Although it doesn't feel like the first day of August, the calendar says so. What it also says is that the NECBL 2025 playoffs start tonight. But now it's a brand new year. Newport 1-0 against the Mainers. They won back on June the 23rd at Goodall Park. That kickstarted a 7-game winning streak against the Northern Division that the Gulls still hold to this day after a win last night against the Vermont Mountaineers on the road. The two best words in sports, Game 3. Well, that's the case tonight as Newport and Martha's Vineyard go at it in a win-or-go-home situation for the Southern Division Finals for the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bicho. One final question. You got the W. Now what's after? What's going on 4th of July for you?
You know what I'm doing. I'm going shark fishing.
Oh, yeah. If you want to go see Randy Seymour, Third Beach?
Third Beach shark fishing. Back
here at Cardines Field, and a new bombshell has entered the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bicho, joined alongside Dre Lewis. Dre, an avid Love Island fan. Kind of want to go into that. What is it that keeps you so hooked onto that?
I mean, some of my friends watch it, so we're in a group chat together, and we kind of go over the episodes after every episode. So it's some fun to keep me close to my friends, and then I kind of like it.
And one final question before we let you go, Dre. Love Island U.S. or U.K.?
U.S.
Oh, wow. I think some purists might not like that, but Dre Lewis said it first. U.S. over U.K. We'll see how that one's taken online. We're back pregame at Cardines Field on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bicho, joined alongside manager, maybe pinch hitter later tonight, Mike Coombs.
Don't move.
I won't move.
Ready?
Yep. There we go. Quick to the ball, short swing. You can feel the whip.
Awesome or what?
So the talk after the game versus Valley, a lot longer than usual. Was it more reiterating some similar messages that maybe haven't gotten across, or was it some new things that you were talking to the guys about?
I asked him, I said, wonder if your head coach was standing right beside you, what would he be saying to you right now? And I pointed to a player, and he goes, he wouldn't be happy and he'd be all over my ass, coach. I go, yeah, he's not here. I'm here. I'm in charge of all this. You don't want me to get ticked off.
As you kind of come to a near close of your Newport Gulls career here, at least to the last 2 seasons, what has it been like to play in front of this crowd and pitch on this mound here at Cardines Field?
Oh, it means absolutely everything to me. They are a family, and I get emotional talking about it because how much they care about me and how much I care about them, and I don't want it to be the end. They don't want it to be the end. I don't want to go home and try to get 3-peat. That's the main goal.
Gavin, while you were prepping for this assignment last night, the Pistons, a surprising loss at home to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, surprising at that. They were missing Cade Cunningham and Asar Thompson, but they were up 23 in that third quarter, but Brooklyn just kept chipping away. A couple of big shots late, and it came off the right hand of Zaire Williams. A couple of big threes late gave the Nets the lead in the final minutes, but Detroit had a shot in the last seconds of the game. They did get a good look from someone that Heat fans are far too familiar with, and that's Duncan Robinson. He got an open corner 3, just misses it off to the right, and the Nets come away with a surprising victory for their 16th win.
And speaking of the Heat, let's go to the streaking Miami Heat. Winners of 6 straight. They're 7 games over 5. They're trying to get 7 games over 500. Gavin, they had a really strong win the other night, led by Tyler Hero, a spirited 8-point win at Charlotte on Friday.
And you mentioned Hero. He had 33 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, a near triple-double. But how about a season-high 8 3-pointers at an efficient clip at that? Miami made all the right moves, especially late in that game. Hero came alive, and Bam Adebayo had half of his 24 points in that final quarter. A couple of timely performances from Drew Smith, Byron Gardner getting the start. It's just been a great run for Miami, and it showed in Friday night.
Gavin,
down 17. Detroit getting in the passing lane and making it hard for Miami's guards to work outside of the 3-point line. Cunningham spins on Hawkes, bumps off, fades, and pops.
He's got such a great feel when he gets to the defender's body of being able to lean in, create space with that fadeaway. The fadeaway is a really challenging shot to shoot because your body's obviously going away from the basket, but he's got great touch.
Hero thought about a deep 3, now will drive. A right-hand floater is blocked by Jenkins. It goes out of bounds.
This is what Cade Cunningham does that makes him so special, being able to create his own shot, use his body to really create shots with the left hand, or left shoulder, I should say, bump right there in the chest and get into that mid-range fadeaway with touch. We got a great game here. Love the start right now by the Miami Heat, up 15 early.
That's right, guys. Let's send it back to the broadcast booth.
Thank you, Savannah. Quite the selection for this evening's matchup. As Drew Smith gets the scoring started after the break. Miami back up 17. 6:15 to go in the second quarter as Cade Cunningham with 13 points, a game high. He works on Larson with 2 to shoot. Righty hook off the left. Miami on a run out. Larson gets hit by Cunningham from behind.
Pelle Larson always finds himself at the center of contact. This time he gets the inside, draws Cade Cunningham foul, getting into the back there of Pelle Larson on the fast break opportunity. Pelle has scored 2 free throws so far, otherwise 0 for 2 from the field, but he has been a real development story for Miami this year with his ability to start, play a lot of minutes, be a real quality two-way player for the Heat.
Yeah, certainly. Larson hits the first, but in his last 21 games played, he started every one of them. 12.3 points per game and shooting above 52% from the field. And Eric, I want to bring you in here because I was listening to your broadcast the other night, and you mentioned how you don't have to pencil in Pelle Larson to the starting lineup. You can put it in pen because of how good he's been playing when he's been in that position.
You were listening.
I sure am.
The great reviews are already coming in online about your performance. Tremendous preparation and delivery. You've been a star here in the first half.
I agree. Great work here by Gavin. And he's even listening to you, E-Reed. That's a gold star.
I'll take it as Duren gets the and one. He's been good so far today. He's up to double figures with 10, can make an 11 with the free throw upcoming after the foul on Ware. And Eric, when you're preparing for a game, what's your favorite thing to key on when you got 2 teams ahead of you and you want to get one fact down, or maybe it's a few that you want to know?
You know, I never just predetermine like there's one area I'm going to go to. I think each game you prepare for, you let your curiosity lead you, and you just look into both teams, the individuals, the team matchups, and try to put it in perspective, and then enjoy as it unfolds.
There we go. So maybe more broadcasters listening right now take some of that advice as well, as Larson again hitting the hardwood off a missed shot. Here's Jenkins. He turns wide open 3 for Javonte Green. It's no good. The field goal percentage, not to the liking of J.D. Bickerstaff and company, but Duren, can he do it himself? He can't. Smith fighting for the rebound, taps to Larson, one more to Hero. A run out 3 for Tyler. Oh yeah!
That is such a quality finish. Off the defense on the pitch ahead. Getting Tyler some touch. Excellent run. Heat right now with 14 fast break points, continuing to beat the Pistons down the floor.
The reverse layup goes for Green. The Heat up to 14 fast break points.
Right.
They lead the league in pace. They lead the league in drives, and they're doing it all today.
And they're up there in fast break points, but this is the big reason why the Pistons have not been able to get back and set their defense.
Jenkins has had his number on Larson. This is an offensive foul. Is that Drew Smith again?
It is. He just changed a 3-on-1. It's almost an instant score.
Moving 24 to 21. This has been the national championship on WVUM Sports, and you're getting a good one. Carter Davis, big boot, end over, and kick goes over the head of Roman Hemby, puts his arm straight out, and the Indiana Hoosiers will get the ball at the 25-yard line.
I mean, when you say you're getting a great one, you are getting one for the history books. Regardless of the storylines coming in, Miami playing at home, Fernando Mendoza and his homecoming. As a game, what else do you want? Big plays, defensive stops, a block punt. It has had everything.
Hemby in the game at running back. Miami still has all 3 timeouts in the 2-minute timeout. In the second half, Miami is out in Indiana by almost 240 yards. Mendoza in the shotgun, he claps. It's a give to Hemby up the middle. He'll go past the line of scrimmage, but get blown up by Touré after 2 yards. He'll spot the ball at the 28-yard line at 2nd and 7.
I mean, Mo Touré today has been the unsung hero for Miami defensively. I mean, absolutely stunning. That's his 9th tackle, his 6th solo.
Leads the team for the Hurricanes as there again is Mohan. Limping off the field. Excuse me, no, he's still there. That was Justin Scott, it looked like, actually. So they have Moten and Blay in the middle. This is as big as a defensive front can get for the Hurricanes, with Messidor and Bain bookending. Mendoza changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. It's 2nd and 7 on the Hoosiers' 28. It's another give to Hemby outside. He gets caught up by the Hurricanes.
And
Ruben
Bain
of 2. Bain and Poyser push him back inside and make the stop. It's 3rd and 5 with 5:45 to go.
Yeah, here you go. Another short 3rd down situation for Indiana. And that's been the story, the narrative of this game. The Hoosiers have been able to get it sometimes, and sometimes the Canes defense has been able to punch them back in the mouth.
4 for 12 on 3rd downs. They completed on 2 4th and 5s. And the last drive that ended up in a touchdown. Now Hemby heads to the sidelines. Caleb Black is the tailback. And he'll set up on the left of Mendoza. Trips out to the left in a bunch formation on the near hash. It's
loaded
Becker,
box.
Surratt, and Cooper. Now Cooper across the formation. Now he skips back out to the left. Roll out to the left for Mendoza. Throws to Cooper wide open. Gets the first down up to the 40. Pushed out to the 42.
And man, it looked like Ethan O'Connor just lost him. Wasn't paying attention to the flat and couldn't make the play.
Cooper was moving in the backfield pre-snap.
Now O'Connor dropped back into coverage and didn't get downfield in time.
Too much cushion. New set of downs for Indiana. Haven't seen Miami get a big sack in a while now.
That one's a killer.
4:48 and ticking. Grab your nitroglycerin pills. This one is going to be one for the ages. Nowakowski, the tight end, to the left of Carter Smith.
You expect this ball to stay on the ground.
Trips to the right. Caitlin Black with the sidecar right of Mendoza. Shotgun snap, give to Black. Kicks out left. It's tripped up, now taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5.
The clock continues to run. Miami losing daylight.
He just tackle for loss. Now Moten comes limping off. Scott comes in. Becker goes to the sideline for Indiana. The wide receivers, Surratt, Cooper, tight end Nowakowski, and Black the running back. Mendoza in the shotgun. It's another give. Miami gets in the backfield in a TFL.
Wesley
Bassett.
Wow.
Loss of 2.
Wow. Wesley Bassett, the senior, been here for 4 years and makes probably the biggest play of his collegiate career.
3.5 minutes, clock ticking.
3rd and 7.
Charlie Becker back in the game.
And this is where you can look at an RPO if you're Indiana.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as they break the huddle with Black to the right side of Mendoza. Surratt, he's guarded by Xavier Lucas on the near side.
Tried to get him to jump.
Now Mendoza will adjust. Cooper in the slot to the right, Becker the long receiver to the right, guarded by Ethan O'Connor. Mendoza extends his hands, takes the snap, looks right, going for Becker on O'Connor, back shoulder. It is cut at the 31-yard line.
And I mean, just that 6'4" frame from Charlie Becker that makes that catch a phenomenal play. A lot of hand fighting, and Ethan O'Connor just gets bested again. You can't let that up.
O'Connor, who's been great all game in the 4th quarter, has been taken advantage of on those back shoulders. Not by Surratt, but by Becker, and it's a great play.